guys, welcome to another episode of Free-to-Play Weekly, your show about free-to-play online games. In this week's news, CJ Games announced two new free-to-play titles at this year's Gamescom, Hounds and Monarch. Hounds aims to mix the traditional MMORPG genre with third-person shooters. The game seems to take place during some sort of mutant zombie demon epidemic, and of course it's up to the players to band together and save the world. Are you sick of controlling just one character in an MMO? Well, Monarch seems to be going the exact opposite direction and lets you control large groups of troops in addition to just your avatar. Players will be able to purchase upgradable soldiers to fight alongside them in battle, and the soldiers can even level up and equip items. It'll be interesting to see if this hybrid style catches on. Electronic Arts has announced that Command & Conquer is now a free-to-play franchise. EA had already previously released a browser MMO based on the Command & Conquer franchise, but it looks like soon we'll be getting another game that more closely follows the RTS series. The game will use the Frostbite 2 engine, which was notably used in Battlefield 3. Beta signups are already available on the official website, but the game itself isn't set to launch until next year. Digital Extreme, makers of The Darkness 2, just released their first gameplay trailer for their cooperative shooter Warframe. The trailer explains that you're the owner of an ancient and powerful suit known as a Warframe, and that you're tasked with battling the Grineer, who are trying to wipe out you and every other Tenno from existence. Now, is it just me, or do those suits remind you of another game? Metal Gear Rising, anyone? Red 5 Studios just released an update to Firefall. They're calling it an update, but I see it more as a massive overhaul to everything we already know about the game. Some of the changes include the removal of levels in favor of tech trees, a new class called the Biotechs, tweaks to the combat system, larger zones, and new abilities. This will undoubtedly create a new experience for both old and returning Firefall fans. Infernum, the company behind Brickforce, seems to have pulled a complete 180 and are in development of something that's neither cute nor blocky. Project Farallon was announced during Gamescom and is supposed to be a free-to-play sandbox MMORPG built using the CryEngine 3. The game has only been in development for 2 months, but already features aerial combat, city building, gorgeous graphics, and the ability to run in a browser or using the standalone client. You can check out the exclusive gameplay trailer here on MMO Bomb. World of Tanks is slated to release one of their most significant updates yet. Update 8.0 will bring realistic tank movements, as well as lifelike splash and water wave effects, and a whole bunch of other game rendering improvements. So I kinda wonder how many are gonna end up just having water gun fights and ramming each other head-on in their tanks when the patch hits. No word yet on the release date, but Wargaming did announce that their flagship tank MMO will be receiving a spin-off game for the browser. Ubisoft announced during Gamescom 2012 not one, not two, but 3 new free-to-play MMOs based on a couple of their popular franchises, Anno and Might and Magic, and all 3 games are browser-based. And the 3 games are Anno Online, where players develop and build big medieval cities, Might and Magic Heroes Online, a free-to-play strategy MMORPG, and Might and Magic Raiders, a free-to-play action RPG. That's it for this week's news, but we've got tons of interviews from this year's Gamescom for you to check out right here on MMOBomb.com. And be sure to let us know what was your favorite game announced at this year's Gamescom. And the game of the week is Super Monday Night Combat. Super Monday Night Combat is a third-person shooter that borrows elements from MOBAs. Players must mow down waves of autonomous bots and compete for the enemy's money ball in the high adrenaline sport of Monday Night Combat. Enjoy a variety of athletes, each with their own upgradable ability. Yes, strategy does indeed meet TPS mayhem in this unique team-oriented shooter. Plus, it's available on Steam, so what more could you ask for? Go check it out if you haven't already. That's all for this week, but as always, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and leave us a comment. And until next week, you can check out MMOBomb.com to get your free-to-play fix.